Hello, everyone, and welcome to Delete Tech. We are here to look at the DT1990 Pro from Baron Dynamics. This is an open back headphone and highly acclaimed as one of the best for gaming, especially first-person shooter gaming. As far as whether the sound profile is right for you or not, that is completely subjective. Some people really enjoy this headphone. Actually, a lot of people really enjoy this headphone. Some people don't. Sometimes, apparently, the treble can be a bit strong. We're going to give that a shot. I'm going to give you my impression in a later video, but today I'm just going to be opening it up, taking a look at it, look at the build quality, and just kind of show it off for you guys. So let's get into it. This here, I'm going to move it here. This is the box. It's fairly standard. Looks like there's a cardboard insert that looks like it might have some manuals on it. And it comes with a nice little case. I like this. This did not come with the Focal Alex. The Focal Alex just kind of came with a little cardboard box. It was very nicely padded, but it wasn't like an actual case for your headphone. But this is what I am currently trying to debate. Okay, is this my in-game headphone? Is this what I really enjoy and what I really like? Or is it the Beyerdynamic 1990 Pro? These can be more expensive than these. But I have heard great things about the two of them, and I'm here to just see, okay, hey, for my ears, which one is better? Both, again, are open back headphone, and we're going to see build quality, how that compares, and wow, this is a good looking pair of headphones, and I like the presentation here. I really like the presentation. Again, they do look really good. I am curious to see the shape of these ear cups, how they're going to feel on my ears. But let's look here. Oh, so these, let me put this down. I'll go ahead and start pulling some stuff out, see what's in this box. I've got there's two different kind of pads that come with this. This is one, if you look at the back, there's 4 different holes that are punched out. And this is for your more like detailed, it's supposed to kind of focus all the sounds more into your ear, give you a little bit more of a critical listening experience. Possibly be one of those things where it helps you pinpoint footsteps and such like that in like a first-person shooter. I'm going to give that a try at some point. So again, I will definitely give a review about that at a later date. These are the headphones, and they look really nice. They have a real great shine to them. Definitely open back, but not as open as some of the other headphones that I've seen, especially compared to the Focal Alex and the HD660S from Sennheiser that I used to use as my daily driver. But let's see, this is the left side. Again, you have that indicator just right here, whether it's on the left or whether it's for the left ear cup or the right. Let's go ahead and... All right, that's a pretty stiff, very much a two-handed experience and adjusting the height of the band there. But it does feel really solid. The headband feels really nice all the way around, very comfortable feeling. The ear pads, though, feel very shallow. That is something that I am personally concerned about. But who knows? Maybe completely not a problem. And it looks like it terminates into a mini XLR connection right here in the left ear cup. It is a 250 ohm headphone, so do make sure that if you are looking at buying these, that you have the proper equipment to drive this. I'm sure if you plug this into like an iPhone or something, you'll still get sound and whatnot, but it's just not going to be what it should be without a proper amp DAC solution to really drive these. The Focal LX, I'm pretty sure these are 80 ohm, so definitely a little bit easier to drive. I have used these on like a laptop internal headphone jack, and the volume just wasn't quite loud enough for me. It definitely was there, and it definitely got to a good volume, but it definitely didn't get loud by any sense. So even though that's like 80, 90, I think it's 80 ohm, it still obviously needs a little bit of something extra though to really bring out what it's capable of and to really get it to that higher volume. All right, now I'm going to open up. Looks like there's a zipper in this carrying case. We've got cords. Nice. All right, so we have one of them. Looks like it's a straight cord. Come on. All right, we got a straight cord here with a 1/4 inch. It's probably a screw in attachment for a 3.5. Yep, it unscrews. 3.5 headphone jack, very standard on a lot of devices, just not your iPhone and a lot of other devices now that are following suit. But comes with a 1/4 inch adapter. And then, of course, the other end is that mini XLR that plugs into the left ear cup. Let's look at the other. Ew. All right, so this isn't my cup of tea. I'm honestly going to leave it in the bag. But this is like one of those curly telephone cord type cords. It does terminate in the exact same way. You've got your 3.5 millimeter jack, and then it has a 1/4 inch adapter to screw in right there, and it then terminates into your headphone using that mini XLR connection. I do not like the telephone cord type cables, so that is my personal preference. You can use the other one if that's what you like, but this is the one that we're going to use. Just going to unravel it real quick. I'm always awful at opening these headphone cords. Oh, there we go. All right. So slightly tingly at first. I can see this getting straighter over time. It's a little curly still as of right now, but hey, I just opened it up. I'm gonna be a little patient with it. But overall, though, it's a very malleable cord. It's not going to be too annoying, I don't think. And I do like it a lot. I'm going to go ahead and take off the plastic here. So at no fault to Beyerdynamic, this is the second pair of headphones that I had of the 1990 Pro. The first one that I received, actually, I'm pretty sure it was the right ear cup that just did not work. No sound came out of it. It actually, you know what? I take that back. It was just a busted driver because it was a very, very sharp, like crackly sound that would happen in the right ear cup. Left ear cup was perfectly fine. So there was obviously some kind of short somewhere that made that happen. Where I bought it, they did a return on it, no problem, no questions asked. And this is now me going to try it out for real this time. and see how it is. So we're going to try to get this connected. All right, that was really easy. Feels really nice. Let's go ahead and put it on our head for the first time to see how this feels. Oh. It's actually very comfortable. There is a slight amount of clamping force. Um, it's not bad though. It's definitely a good amount of clamping force. I think that will loosen up to a really comfortable amount after a little while. Just straight out of the box, it is a little tight, but really not bad. Again, really not a problem with glasses, from what I can tell, and I just messed it up. Yeah, this feels good. I should have just left it alone. Um, Glasses, yeah, feels great. Very comfortable headphone. So far, I can definitely tell it was a little bit more closed feeling when I put these on. Still can hear everything around me. And that's a attribute of an open backed headphone to where it's not completely sealed. It's not a completely sealed driver. That way you definitely get more of an openness in your sound. It just typically doesn't have so much, it doesn't close you off to where you're kind of like in a different world. Some people like that feeling. I personally don't. I really like the open feeling. I like the feeling that it gives to music, what it gives to games. It just makes it feel a lot more of an open soundstage, a lot more of just actual real life type sounding sound versus tunneling me into a particular sound. And I just like the more natural bass that comes from an open back headphone. All right. Anyway, well, this is the Baron Dynamic DT1990 Pro. Yeah, wow. This definitely is a little bit more closed than a typical open back, but it still is an open back. We're going to give that a try and see how the sound is. But so far, build quality is great. Little bit of play on this end, not much. Just definitely has a little bit of play inside the headband when it comes to this yoke system. But you can definitely tell that it's really sturdy. Good build. I don't think that there's going to be any problems with this. It does feel like a little bit of a metal backing here, metal yoke here. I'm guessing that it's probably metal all the way through the top. This is plastic, and I feel like this going around the side of the ear cup is also plastic. Yeah, it definitely looks plastic, but it does feel very sturdy, very good quality. So I personally have no complaints. I think this thing is built like a tank. I think you could probably be very rough with it and never worry about if it's going to mess up on you. So I will say goodbye for now. Again, DT1990 Pro, really solid looking headphone. Looks like it's built very well, very comfortable on the head. So I think so far that is a makings for a really great headphone. And so we're going to go ahead and sign off for now. I will do a more in-depth review of this. I will do an in-depth review of the Focal LX, and then I'm also going to do a comparison between these two headphones. I'll probably throw a little bit of the HD 660S in there as well. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for visiting me here at Delete Tech, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks. Bye.